Hey everyone, my name is Tony. I'm a strength and conditioning coach for law enforcement, and I'm here today to give some solutions for glute ham raises or lower back extension exercises in the absence of a glute ham machine. There's a lot of people who love the glute ham machines, and they are pretty expensive. So if you're someone like me, doesn't want to spend the money, or even like myself, if you don't have a big space, you don't want to take up that space with another piece of equipment, there are some solutions to doing or getting that work in. So I wanted to share some ideas when it comes to implementing those exercises. So we'll first start off with the back extension exercise. As you can see here, I have a barbell and a foam roller with a big hole, and the barbells ran through the inside of the foam roller here. And I'm using that as my padding, and I'm going to hinge from the hip or the lower back, I guess, to do my lower back extension. I have it set up so that the J hook's on the inside along with the barbell. And the reason being, and the reason why I say that is, as I'm in this position, I'm leaning into the bar. I don't want the bar to fall off and wound up flat on my face and bust my face up. So safety first. So you don't want the J hooks on this side and the barbell on that side. So make sure the J hooks on the inside where you're at, so that way you're counteracting those forces. But anyway, I'm gonna lay into this bar and this foam roller, and use the wall to anchor down my feet as I'm in this position. So to do my back extension, just gonna simply lay over top of it. It's probably pretty good. You get a height where the bar is just below the hip joints, or right on the hip joint, and then you're going to hinge the low back and the hip here. Alright, so that's a great alternative. If you don't have a foam roller with a big opening, you can get a PVC pipe from Home Depot about this size, and just mimic the same setup here. Or you could use a yoga mat or some sort of towel or pad to give yourself that padding. Just wrap the barbell with that padding. So that's a pretty good option. I'm going to take this off now so I can show you my alternative for the glute ham machine, primarily for the eccentric hamstring curls. So if you happen to have a rack like this, you can set up an anchor like I have here, and you're going to use this anchor. And here I have a moving strap that I use as an anchor. You could use some tie-down straps, something that can withstand a lot of force and a lot of load, and something you could cinch up pretty tight. I use a moving strap. I may switch this to the tie-down so that I can anchor it down. But I'm going to use this to hold my feet, and this is in the absence of not having a partner. So if you don't have a partner who can hold your feet, you could use this same setup, and it's pretty effective. It does the job. Right now it's pretty loose, as I said, but I'm going to do my eccentric hamstring work using this setup, and then just fall down like I normally would on my glute ham machine, or if I had a partner-assisted eccentric hamstring curl. But that's a great alternative to do that if you don't want to spend the money on a glute ham machine, or even don't have the space. So again, those are pretty good options for eccentric hamstring curls and lower back extensions. Let me know your comments. I would love to hear what your feedback are. If there's any other ideas you may have, please share them. And I'm happy to help out anyone else that wants some solutions. Again, my name is Tony, strength and conditioning coach for law enforcement, and check you out next time.